You're not broken. You're just stuck in the wrong cycle. Most men don't fail because they're weak. They fail because they're running a loop that was designed to survive, not rebuild. I'm Dr. Eric Eck. I'm a men's mental health physician licensed in 14 states. I help men recover after divorce, betrayal, and identity collapse. Not with therapy, but with real frameworks that rebuild masculine clarity and power. Today, I'll show you the hidden cycle that keeps men stuck and what it actually takes to escape it. Sean was successful on paper. He fixed everything post-divorce. New house, new body, new woman. But a year in, he felt the same way he did right after the divorce. Anxious, irritated, disconnected. He thought healing meant improvement, but he'd just run the same loop again with different scenery. Why do I always end up back here? Because Sean was trapped in the cycle of reaction. If your growth is built on fear, it will collapse. Every breakthrough he had was just relief from a breakdown. Not one choice came from peace. They all came from pain. Most men, after collapse, get stuck in this loop. First, breakdown, a divorce, betrayal, burnout, collapse, surge. I'll prove them wrong. Hustle, gym, grind. Show the world. Plateau. Things feel better. Not fixed, just quieter. But the drive fades. Drift. Numbness. Avoidance. Subtle resentment. New dysfunction. Repeat. A new breakdown. A new loop. Same internal chaos. Survival loops feel like strength until they break. This cycle looks productive, but it's reactive. You're rebuilding with urgency instead of identity. Malik had every right to be angry. His ex cheated, took the kids, took the money. So he got to work, built fast, dated faster, looked unstoppable. But that edge never left him. He was sharp with friends, dismissive in relationships. He couldn't rest because rest meant he'd feel everything he'd been avoiding. His growth was built on anger, and anything built on anger eventually turns against the builder. Unprocessed rage becomes architecture for future pain. Malik didn't need to stop growing. He needed to stop sprinting away from himself. There's nothing wrong with your ambition or your goals. But when your fuel source is pain, your engine burns out. Your growth has to come from clarity, not compensation, from presence, not posture. Real transformation starts when you stop reaching and start responding. You don't need more progress. You need more alignment. Every loop repeats until identity enters the system. Until you choose who you are, not just what you're fixing. Ryan had run the loop 3 times. 3 breakups, 3 reinventions, 3 burnouts. One day, he didn't get out of bed, not because he was depressed, but because he realized, I'm tired of building new versions of me. I want to feel like myself again. That was the pivot. He stopped sprinting toward validation. He started building from stillness, not survival. He built slow, but it stuck. He said, for the first time in years, I'm not scared of being quiet. Healing isn't becoming someone new. It's remembering who you were before the collapse. If you feel like you keep ending up in the same place, you're not broken. You're running a loop you never consented to. A survival cycle you inherited. A reaction path that rewards action but steals peace. You don't need to push harder. You don't need to become someone else. You need to break the pattern by building from clarity, by choosing your next step from peace, not pain. You're not broken. You're ready.